Hello and welcome, the Point Defiance area. I've had a few requests from you fishermen out there that would like to learn a little bit more about the seafloor on the Point Defiance area, the clay banks, the famous Point Defiance. A lot of trollers out here, moochers, and tons of fish, but let's take a look at the seafloor. And the equipment that I'm using in the boat here, it gets you this type of picture in a depth of almost 185 feet, starting on the seafloor here. Notice it's a little bit sandy, and a lot of shellfish and scallops. Ooh, look at the scallops in here. Isn't that something? You wouldn't think that around this area it would have scallops. But look, we're looking at my depth finder right now. Yeah, we're in about 140, going into 200, 185 actually, or something like that. That was a ratfish there that's swimming with us. But this will give you a good idea for you trollers out there what the seafloor looks like in the Point Defiance area. And now it's becoming a little bit more sandy. A lot of really interesting looks here, isn't it? The ratfish that just went by. There's a starfish. Pretty amazing, isn't it? So now, let's take a look at a rotating flasher of ours and get some underwater shots on boat speed and really what we're looking for with flasher action. And you notice how behind the flasher is a spoon? This is really important to get the right snappy action in your spoon. And fish then will hit it. And you get a number of different angle shots here for you. There is really what the action should be like. A nice swimming, wiggling motion. And these salmon out here off the point, you can't beat it. And a close-up now of the spoon. See how the action just works? Isn't that amazing how with the underwater camera, I can study the movement of the spoon. And if you get the right snappy action, hey, look out. We can catch a lot of fish. I've used a number of different styles of hooks on my spoon. I've gone with the side wash at times, a 5/0. And I like the double hook setup really the best. I think I get a better action with the spoon. And as you see here, I'm showing you the double hooks. And this is my own paint job. Everything that I fish with, I either design with other companies and then go out and test it, or I sit and I build it myself. And I found that working this type of system has produced big dividends in putting nice fish into the boat. And when you're in the Point Defiance area, you can get some nice fish like this. You just have to stay with your gear down deep on the bottom, because that's where these fish are hanging most of the time. And a real close-up here of my spoon. And notice where the hooks are into the head of the fish. That's important. Through the mouth and out the eye generally is where I'm looking to have it. And you notice that that's a glow spoon with a little light bluish green to it and a blue top. I have found that that color combination really has produced the best over all the other colors I've produced. And if I open up my box here and take a quick gander, these are the spoons that I've been using over the years. See how I've taken some of the paint off and the tail side of it there? And this is a big side wash hook, but that's the glow. And I make sure that on the back side of the spoon, I expose the chrome by taking off some of the paint. And that's important. And a big side wash hook here. And it just work it in really nice and easy. Don't get in a hurry when you're trying to net. Now, notice here in this shot, this spoon that I hold up now, one is silver plated and the other one is chrome plated. The silver plated is the one that looks brighter to you, more shine to it. That's a silver-plated spoon. Right there, I'm pointing at it now. This other one here is not silver-plated. It's chrome-plated. Big difference. And if you take some of your spoons over to a shop, they can silver-plate it for you. This is my squid combination that's proven over the years of catching halibut. Can you believe that? Halibut on a squid fly combination? It's crazy how that works. But I've done really well trolling for halibut. Not in the Point Defiance area, that was up in the Straits more. But those areas really have produced well for me for not only halibut, but nice chinook. And a little small squirt squid underneath the fly. What a combination. It's proven to be really good for me over the years. The Point Defiance area there on that shot give you an idea where we're at out there in the middle. And you just want to, when you get these big fish, you don't want to hurry them. You want to kind of let them get winded. The silver tinsel fly has won the South Sound Derby 2 years in a row, plus other derbies around the area. And for some reason, I don't understand why, but the silver tinsel by itself with a couple of red beads have put fish in the boat like this off of the Point Defiance area. Crazy. I want to thank you for watching. Bye-bye, everyone.